Okay. So why credit repair makes perfect sense for your practice. So like I was just saying, tax clients, it's hard for people to trust people, period. And it's hard for um people to really trust you in this space. So um once you build and establish that trust with an individual, as long as you don't break it, people will continue to want to do different types of business with you. So even if you're doing somebody's taxes and they know somebody else that was doing credit, now that you did their taxes, they will be more likely to automatically go with you. So here's the opportunity. You have one conversation creates two revenue streams. You already have become trusted by an individual with discussing their finances. So adding credit repair is not a distraction, it's a natural extension of the value that you bring. Best of all, credit repair keeps clients connected to your business long after the tax deadline. So instead of saying goodbye until next year, you have the possibility to build a year-round, an additional year-round opportunity. So the off-season income gap. So tax season is pretty much like we said, 4 months. Although we know tax season actually go until October, you will make the bulk of the big money, the fast money will be between January and April. After that, depending on how much you make, honestly, if you do the numbers that you want to do the first season, a lot of times people blow it. I mean, because either you were saving up for something in particular, um, you shocked that you actually made the money that you set out to make. It is just something with getting money fast, sometimes can make money go fast. So credit repair creates predictable monthly recurring revenue through the entire year. So with this opportunity, you're going to be able to upsell your clients to one, get more money during tax season. So think about those goals that you already got. So one or two things can happen. You can either 10x those goals and you wasn't even thinking about that like that prior to, y'all didn't really know that y'all was going to have this opportunity. Or if you fall short on your tax income goals, you can kind of fluff it with the credit repair. So credit repair fills the off-season gaps with recurring monthly revenue. Unlike one-time tax fees, credit repair clients pay monthly for ongoing service. This can transform your model from seasonal to sustainable to year-round for a full financial solution, not just a tax filer. You're building a long-term relationship that generate income every single month, creating financial stability that your practice deserves. With this opportunity, there are twofold. So some of you guys said that you had tried credit repair before. I can't really see my chat now. But I don't know, for one reason or another, I'm sure you are not still working in that space. When we get to the question and answer session, I would like to kind of hear maybe why some of you guys that were at one point in the space, why you got away from the space. This opportunity is going to be the easiest for you guys because one, there is a do-it-yourself option, and then the other option is white label. So any of you guys who was like, dang, I did credit repair before, it's kind of tedious. I got to mail out letters. I got to do X, Y, and Z. Like, how am I going to be learning to do taxes and handling these clients and now learning credit repair? The best part about it is you don't actually have to learn credit repair. All you have to do is offer the service. So the DIY is a do-it-yourself option. So you guys would receive your own individual link that will allow the client to enroll into a self-guided credit repair platform that let them fix their credit themselves, basically. So the cost of that is $29.99 a month. You will have a link that will be labeled, like if you have a logo or you have a pretty much a logo, it will be branded to your business. It will be branded to your business, and you will provide the link to your client. The DIY is $29.99 a month, and you get 50% commission off of that. So for every client that signs up for the do-it-yourself, as long as they're active, you get $15 a month per client that is active. And this is completely hands off. You don't have to do anything. Literally, you just provide them with the link, they sign up. That service comes with its own customer service. It comes with its own letter banks. It comes with its own credit analysis. It comes with its own simulation for what the clients need to do and can do on their own. This is not anything that really have to involve you. Now, if you want to, I would check in with my clients, monthly, just to see how things are going. They got questions or concerns or whatever like that. But as long as they stay active, you get $15 per month for every client that is active under your link. Okay, so the DIY is pretty much hands off. They pay $29.99 a month. This is perfect for beginners, and this could be even perfect for you, for yourself, because everything that a person needs to learn to do credit for themselves, it's the same thing that you need to learn to do credit for somebody else. Okay. The next service is a white label service. So this is a full service credit repair offered under your brand with your professional back end executed for you. The white label service is $298. It's $298 for every client you enroll in this service. You keep $100. $199 goes to the credit repair team. The $298 covers the clients for 90 days or like 3 rounds of service. So the client would pay when the client do their refund. We can add this fee on to the tax prep service. So if you charge them $400 for the tax prep fee, and then they were also being upsold for the credit repair, then they would pay the $298 and the $400. All would come from out the refund. And a lot of times this is the best time to get individuals while they have the money, before it even gets to their hands and people know that they have goals, especially if you're talking to your client and they're like, hey, I plan on buying a house next year, or I need a car, or I have, different things going on. This is the perfect time to upsell them on the credit repair, and you guys don't have to do anything. It's kind of up to you how you want to brand it, and we can brainstorm individually if you have questions or if you interested and you're not sure how you want to do it. So some people may want to offer the service, and you might want to say, well, I just got a team that does it all for me, but this is a part of a service that I offer with the tax office that I work through. And you will have a script of like everything that they're going to get, what that process looks like. All you would do is collect their documents, which we will already have pretty much, because we just need their ID, a social, and a bill with their address on it to pretty much be able to start the service. With the white label service as well, you will have your own affiliate credit monitoring link. And the credit monitoring link allows you to get anywhere from $7 up to $15 per active client that continues with the service. So they have to have the credit monitoring for us to be able to repair the credit. If they don't have the credit monitoring service, we can't access the scores and reports. We cannot work on it. And the credit repair the credit monitoring money is paid directly to the credit monitoring company. That's a third party company. We don't have any control over that. And the monies that you get for those clients being active is actually paid to you from the credit monitoring company. So if you do the white label service, you'll get $100. And let's say the client is active for those 3 months. That's $145 for you, basically, because you're getting up to $15 a month per client while the credit monitoring is active, and you're getting $100 from each sign up. So you can offer both of these, or you can pick one, whichever one aligns best with you, whichever one you feel like is resonating with you. So you will have some clients that feel like, well, I can do my credit myself. I don't really want to pay that. You can offer them the DIY. Most people don't want to do it. A lot of people who have done credit repair will know that it's tedious. It's just like, yeah, I can represent myself in a court of law, but do you really want to? Do you really know what it takes? Do you really have the time to? So for you guys as beginners, you don't have to do any work really with either one of these outside of presenting the best option to your client and closing the deal and making additional money. So choose the option that aligns with your time, availability, business goal, and experience level. Both create recurring income. Both keeps clients engaged. Both transform your practice into a year-round revenue machine. So the DIY, again, is $29.99 a month. You earn $15 every single month as long as the client is active and paying the $29.99. The white label service is $298. That covers 3 months. You keep $100 and you will pay up to $15 per month for each client from the credit monitoring company. The $100 is paid to you when you get paid your tax prep fee. That additional $100 will be on your payout for any client that agreed that they wanted the service. So the DIY credit portal is simple, scalable, self-guided. Your clients access a professional credit repair portal with everything they need: dispute letters, credit education, progress tracking, step-by-step instructions. They do the work at their own pace, guided by proven systems. So everything that the client needs is inside of there. And if I know somebody before we got started was saying that they actually need credit repair themselves. So it's any of these options are available to you guys as well. You provide access and the platform does the teaching. This is perfect for tax preparers who want recurring income without adding service hours to their schedule. So 1, the client enrolls. 2, they get access to the portal. 3, they do their own work. 4, you get the monthly income. So just on a do-it-yourself alone, if you have 50 clients, if you got 50 active clients, that's additional $750 a month. And that's like literally not doing anything. I mean, like you're offering a service and supplying a link and them signing up and you getting paid every month. So that's pretty sweet. Up to 100 clients, that's an extra $1,500 a month. Like some people was having to work, 2 weeks to make $1,500. So you can make $1,500 if you got 100 clients active under your do-it-yourself platform. I think that's a pretty sweet deal. And the thing is, the more people you have with the do-it-yourself, I mean, it's literally like you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to send no letters. I recommend if you keep it up with your clients and you do follow up and just check on them, because you don't want them to feel alone in the process per se, but you don't actually have to do anything, but you want them to know that you are there for them if, you know, they have questions or whatever like that. And the more you establish and grow and foster and nurture that relationship, the more likely the client is to stay on and actually maintain the service. So the option 2, the white label credit repair service, you can sell this how you want to. So if you want to brand it as if you are doing the work, that's totally fine. If you want to say this is a service that I'm able to offer through my tax office that I'm partnered with, that's fine. If you need advice on how you should brand it, you can get with your individual office manager and we will help you guys. And I'm going to have a question and answer session at the end so we can kind of throw out some ideas here as well. Again, the white label is $2.99 and you get $100 per sign up, and then you get your monthly commissions off of the credit monitoring as long as the client is acting. So white label means fast cash per client and a more premium offer. You don't need to learn dispute processes or navigate compliance immediately. We provide professional execution from day one. You focus on what you do best, building client relationships and marketing your services. We handle the credit repair work behind the scenes, ensuring quality results that keep clients happy and referring others. Okay, so again, we got initial sign up is $100, monthly monitoring, ongoing residuals. And if you have a client that is after the 90 days, if they want to continue, the monthly fee to continue is $149 a month. It's $149 a month. So let's say the client started in the 400s after they 90 days, they in the 600s, they like, oh man, I need like a 640, a 670 to get this house. My lender is saying that I want to do a couple more rounds. At that point, it will be $149 per month, and you get $25 a month for each client who extends on. So bundle credit repair with tax prep is brilliant. The credit repair fee can be added directly to the tax preparation invoice and paid from the client's refund. They're already expecting to pay for tax services, and you simply expanding the value that you provide. This dramatically increases your average client value without requiring clients to pull out their credit card. The money comes from the refund they were already receiving. It's just being strategic and to improve their financial future. So higher transaction value. So again, you can increase your tax prep fee that you was going to get $400 can now be $500. If it was going to be $600, it can be $700. And although the price for the 90 days is $299, if they say, well, I want to go ahead and do 6 months, then you can do the $299 plus the $149 monthly, and you will go ahead and get your additional $25 per month for each client that pays anything over the $299. Easy client approval, refund-based payments, removes the barrier of upfront costs, complete financial solution. You're not just filing taxes, you're delivering transformations. So turn tax season into a pipeline, not a deadline. So think about the model that you think would best partner with your office. Is it the do-it-yourself? Is it the white label? Is it both? You will have your own, again, links that you will be able to send the client. You will have a referral code so we know that the client is yours. And so even if the client extends, you will get notified. So at the end of 90 days, if this client belongs to you, I'm going to say, hey, Emily, your client, uh, when we get to the second round, going into that last round with their updated analysis, because they get monthly updates, it'll say, this is your last pay round. Are you happy with your services? If you would like to continue service, this is what you need to do. If they opt to continue, they will let you know, and you will let us know that they want to continue, and then we will go on with their service. So you will still be the point of contact for your client. We will not be like reaching out to the client. So however you're branding it, you are still that person's point of contact. After tax season, we will offer a mentorship. So if you actually want to move forward and actually learn the strategies, learn about launching your own business and moving forward and taking over and doing the work for your client, we will have a mentorship that will start at the end of April, maybe April, May, at the end of tax season, when you guys have woosah and you're ready to take on something else. Anybody that wants to actually do that, we will have an actual probably 6-week mentorship, kind of like crash course to teach you credit repair and help you launch a business. I want to show you guys just some reviews from the credit repair work that we do. I'm pulling it up. Hold on, you. Can y'all see my screen?
We can see it.
Okay. So if you Google the financial paramedic, you will see that it is a 5-star company, credit repair company, established in 2017. I'm trying to see how to get to the reviews. Oh. There it goes. So we'll go to testimonials. So I know some of y'all probably been on my page before. At 129 reviews. Lewis. And I just want to show you some of the reviews, and you can go back and y'all can kind of read them yourself, but this helps you establish credibility. So you know that you have belief in what you're actually selling. So we're not just selling any dreams. This client right here, this review was 2 weeks ago. Essence and her team simply phenomenal. I'm so pleased with my results. Credit transition from 520 to 703 months. I had a bankruptcy on my profile. She was able to get it removed. I also had some fraudulent accounts. Thank you, Essence. I actually cried when I saw the numbers because people are so skeptical. And this lady, she was like such a handful. Like, she took me through so much, like just feeling like she was being scammed and this, that, and the third. So credit repair has gotten a really bad rap, but credit repair, it does really work. Credit repair is not illegal. What we don't do is we don't make guarantees. So we don't say, okay, well, in 90 days, you're going to be at a 700. We don't guarantee that we're going to wipe their credit clean overnight. We do get really great results really quickly for people, but we cannot guarantee that. So doing credit repair, I always say it's like being an attorney. So if you came to me because you've been indicted for murder and I get you off, and then you tell your friend, oh, well, she got me off, she definitely can get you off too. What are the circumstances of your case? So just because you did something for one person doesn't mean that that's going to be the outcome for the other person, although the chances are likely that it's going to happen, but I cannot guarantee that. So we just show the work that we have, and we have lots and lots of reviews and updates and stuff that we have done for clients, of course, from 2017 now to 2025, that we can show that our services work. This is another review. Great service. Essence, our team got me where I needed to be in order to purchase my home within a couple months of hard work and discipline. My score increased by almost 100 points. Definitely recommend. Since joining the financial paramedic, my scores have significantly improved. Essence does a great job in making sure your credit is well taken care of. The best at what she do, only 3 months. My service, my credit is in the 700s. I started filing my taxes with them, and this year I tried the credit repair. I am beyond pleased. I am deeply, thanks to her guidance, tireless efforts, I'm not only raised my credit scores, but actively achieved a major milestone. She got 22,000 in care credit, got her teeth fixed, she bought a house. So I can go on and on with this. And a lot of my clients are at this point, I don't remember if I was doing their credit first or I was doing their taxes first. So you can offer credit too to people who don't necessarily maybe need your tax service as well, and end up building that trust there and take them over as a tax client. So it can go either way. Um, who I got? So I got Garnithia on here, and I'm happy that she is here. Garnithia is, I hope you are going to be in a space where you can talk, Shay. Garnithia, for the past 2-3 years, has been my tax client. And for whatever reason, she said she didn't know she didn't know that I teach tax classes. And so this year she said, oh, she see me promoting about the tax classes. She reached out, and she has been with me for credit and for taxes. So Shay, do you mind speaking a little bit just about your experience and what you think about this opportunity, and your perspective from a client's point of view?
Yeah, no, I don't mind.
Thank
Like you said, yeah, I've been with you for a while. I This experience, I mean, like you, as you stated, I did not know that you offered this course, or so once I did learn of that, I just without hesitation, I went on and jumped on it. One, because I can't even think of one time that I've reached out to you and you did not get back with me. And I mean, it was promptly. So that's all. So that was one thing that I've definitely learned from you, as well as with my clients, is to make sure that I keep that open line of communication there. Because I know how it, as a customer, how it made me, a client of yours, how it made me feel. Now, as far as with tax repair, yeah, I mean, with credit repair, my credit was not favorable at all. I actually went through the white label service, and you sent me over, you kept me abreast with everything that was going on. I received the emails stating what was being removed, the letters of engagement that were sent, and it wasn't immediately, but I know definitely before the 90-day, my I had seen a good increase as far as with my numbers. It's very easy to access the website as far as with going in and doing my credit monitoring. It's a lot easier and simpler to me than it is with Credit Karma as well as Experian. I have I let those go and I just keep the one that we have. Um, Other than that, this has been an experience that I would recommend to anyone. Being on the opposite side, as a client now coming in as a partner, I'm very excited about it because for one, I've been on both sides and it's kind of when it goes to explaining some things, it's easier for me to explain it to others because I've been in both shoes. I'm in both shoes. So I would just say it's been an enjoyable experience. I am ready to offer this credit repair as well and see what the future holds. And I thank all you ladies for just even taking out time to teach us, to answer questions, to motivate because it definitely helps. So I just want to say thank you guys, and y'all, we in for something. And I know this year is gonna be awesome. So that's all.
Thank you so much
You're
because I
wel-
didn't I didn't ask you. I put you on the spot. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Okay, so Candace or Kara, did y'all want to say anything before I open up the floor for questions?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I did. So
Okay.
I want to go ahead and tell y'all about a little class that's going on tomorrow. This is not our class. This is actually straight with the IRS. I put a post in the group, but I'm gonna go ahead and read it to y'all, and I will post it again so nobody misses it. But this is straight from the IRS itself. Tax pros are invited to attend the upcoming webinar, Professional Conduct and Tax Practice, a Circular 230 overview on Wednesday, December 17th, which is tomorrow. And if you guys don't know, definitely look up Circular 230. That's like the tax preparer's Bible. Everything you need to know is definitely in there. This event will provide insights into tax professional responsibilities, ethical standards, and the role of the IRS, Office of Professional Responsibility, OPR. Attendees will have access to IRS and OPR resources as well as take part in a live Q&A. So any questions that you wanted to ask, you'll be able to ask IRS directly yourself. Obviously not about your specific tax situation, but any tax preparer type questions you may have, they will be in there to answer it. This is 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central. Um, Let me see, 11 a.m. Pacific time for those of you who are out that direction. So I did just want to put that out there for you. And I'm actually going to drop the link right now in the chat. You do have to register for this class. Oh, give me a second. I just lost my page. You do have to register for this class. And here you guys are. And I will get out the way so you guys can have your Q&A with us. So there you are. If you guys would like to register, I did just drop the link in the chat. So we hope to see you guys there tomorrow. And also, um, you'll receive a certificate of completion as well, and you'll be able to earn up to 2 continuing education credits for tax professionals. So I hope to see you guys there tomorrow.
Okay. So hopefully y'all can get on. That is gonna be an informative class. You guys can't anybody got any questions for me? Any concerns about the credit repair? About how it work, about how you get paid, about branding it, about anything?
Can you go a little bit more in depth on the profit from the white label service?
So they sign up for the $298, you get $100. And then you will have your credit monitoring link. So they have to, we have to be able to access the scores and the reports to be able to work. So there are 2 credit monitorings. One is Free Score Now, I believe, and then the other one is Identity IQ. Free Score, the payout from that credit monitoring link is like $15. The credit monitoring, the payout from Identity IQ can vary a little bit from like $6 to $9. You get options. So if you choose that I don't want my credit monitoring link to have a trial period, I just want whoever signs up have to pay $30 immediately, that may pay out a little bit more than if you say, okay, I'm gonna charge my clients $24.99, but I'm gonna give them a 7-day grace period. So that means they'll have a trial run for 7 days, and then in 7 days it bill. That'll pay a little less. So that's why I said that the credit monitoring payout can be anywhere from about $6 or $7 up to $15. And then if any clients move forward after the 90 days, the white label service is $149. So you will get $25 from each monthly person that continues service from that point. And then you continue to get your payouts from the credit monitoring company.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any more questions? So like when people get in their refunds though, a lot of people will just jump on that 3 months, and some people will continue, but a lot of people, they don't want to pay, or they may not have the money at the time where it's time to renew. So they'll just be happy with it, whatever they have. A lot of times they're going to be able to do more than they was able to do before they got started. So if they not where they need to be at the end of the 90 days, with the results, they normally will want to move forward. If they don't have the money at the end of 90 days to keep going, they'll be happy, but they'll still normally have some leverage to do some things, whether that be get a new credit card, even get a new car, even though they might not be necessarily happy with the interest rate, but they may have been totally being denied. Now they're getting some sort of approvals. Any other questions? Which option are y'all leaning towards? Are you more, put a 1 in the chat if you're leaning more towards the offering to do it yourself. The do it yourself is $29.99 a month. You get $15 per month, and that's just that. There's no fluctuations. There's no in between. The client does all the work themselves. You just present them with the opportunity. Okay, so I see both. I see 1. I see mostly both. So with the white label, the clients get 90 days of credit repair, and it's more so like 100 because each round of disputes take 35 days. When I say each round of disputes, that means we go in and we analyze the credit report. We look at all the derogatory items on there, and we start challenging them with the credit bureaus. Once that happens, the credit bureau has 30 to 45 days to really complete the investigation. The credit monitoring company will update once every 30 days. So in 30 days, we will recapture the new credit report and we will analyze it to see what has changed, what's been deleted, what's been updated, were there any new negatives added on. And then we create a progress report for the client, and it is sent to the client. This will happen every month for 3 months for those clients. So they won't have to guess, they won't have to be in the dark. You'll also understand the process because they'll be coming to you. A lot of times once people get, and one other main thing I did forget is we don't start the process until we get paid. So although they say, okay, they come and do their taxes with you on January 22nd, When they refund funds, let's say February 12th, and their money drops, that's when we get started. So that's going to be the first thing, because people going to say, well, have you started my credit? Like, no, I haven't been paid. If they're paying from their refund, once the money hit, then that's when we start the process. So that's one. Two, understanding that each round take 30 days. So once you get started, a lot of times a week later, people will start calling you or texting you and be like, what's going on? Is anything happening? Is there any updates? No, each round of disputes take 35 days. That is standard. The credit monitoring account updates every 30 days. A lot of times clients, if they have like Credit Karma or they have credit monitoring via their credit cards and stuff like that, a lot of times they'll know before we even know that their score is increased. But there's no way that we can track every client who's having a deletion on Credit Karma or whatever like that. So you'll just let the client know, I'm happy that you're excited. Your account will update in about 30 days. At that time, you'll get a full detailed report with all of the changes. Okay. Let me see these questions in the chat. And a client, they can start on DIY and they can switch over. They don't have to be locked in to anything. But once they pay for the white label, that's it. So the white service, we're actually doing the work. You're not doing the work for either one. So for the white label, our team is doing the work for you. Our team is doing the work. Our team is doing the work. All you're doing is presenting the option to your client. So even on the intake form, there will be a question that will, if you are interested in offering credit repair on your intake form, there will be a question to say, would you be interested in credit repair? Are you interested in having your credit repair costs paid from your refund? So the client you're going to already know if the client is interested, or they might be like, hey, I see this is asking about credit repair. Tell me more about it. So we already kind of set that up for you if you're interested in this by having that question on the intake form. And you need to be reading your intake forms and making sure to see if your client opted that they are interested, because sometimes they'll put it on there that they're interested and they don't even say anything about it. And then after they get their refund, they might be like, so did you get the money out for the credit repair? And you like, I didn't know you was interested. Make sure you read in those intake forms. Yes, a lot of people do like doing the work, having somebody do the work for them because it's hard work. Yeah, so the white label is a flat fee unless they want to extend. So that $298 just covers 3 months. That gives us plenty of time to work on it, get them a good jump, and build that trust. Did I miss anybody questions? I see Kara in the chat. Any other questions or concerns? Any other questions? Okay. Our hearts and minds is clear. If it is, I'm gonna let y'all go. If you think of something, at me in the school group if you want to, if it's something that you think about once you get off of here. Michelle say after 3 months is it still $298? No, it's $149 going forward. After that, if you get a client that they agree that they'll pay another $298 to cover 3 months, we can roll with that. They'll have to pay the $298 out their pocket. It won't be an option from the refund unless they want to pay the $298 times 2 up front from the refund. So if they do that, they do save money because otherwise then it's $149 a month if they go a la carte month to month after the 3 months. Okay. All right, y'all. So I think that is it. If you think of anything, let us know. It's almost go time, y'all. We got less than 30 days. So let's go, 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 go. Good night.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.